Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live. I have carrots again today. Those carrots is really powerful. Very, very powerful. And so we are back on carrots again today. And plain ginger. That's what we're doing. Welcome, Silver City Dude, Spiritual Superheroes Coaching. Welcome to the live. Good morning to you and happy Tuesday. So yeah, we are juicing this little creature. We are juicing ginger. I'm increasing my ginger a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. And then just plain carrots again. Good morning. I did not see your email. It is greenorganiclove@gmail.com. So that's it. I've been busy. But that's what it is. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. At Gmail. greenorganiclove@gmail. So I'll have to look. So how's everybody doing? How did you guys sleep last night? Did you guys do okay? I've been working with my thumbnails, so can you see it? It might be a little bit too bright in here. Well, no, you don't want to see that, but let's see. So I got carrots going. You're stuck in traffic. I'm assuming you're on your way to work. I thought it was going to be much worse, but we're moving now. That's always a blessing. I don't do too good with traffic. I don't do too good. I haven't been going to many places that I have to get through traffic in. So everything I do is kind of local. And the biggest traffic that I have to get through right now is taking my daughter to her high school. So I don't, I don't do good in traffic. I be praying and probably trying to find a stress-free zone on the freeway. But yeah, you just gotta breathe your way through that. How are you? Are you near fires? Hold on a second. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, so I'm a ways away from the fire. You probably, I'm probably about maybe 3, 4, 5 hours, maybe, let me see. That's probably way over the top. I am probably about 3 hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours from fires. But we did have some fires going on last week in my immediate area. But yeah, allergies ain't no joke right now. Right now, allergies are horrible. So yeah, my 7-year-old who hardly ever gets sick has been having some difficulty. So hi Melanie, welcome. Welcome, good morning. Yes, thank you so much. Bless you. Doreen Merritt, hello, good morning. Um, we were Vern was asking me if I was near the fires, and I'm saying they're not close by. They're not close by. So it's close enough to aggravate one's allergies, but it's not close enough to pack up and be out of here. So I have to pay attention to it's like an allergy alert. Everybody is suffering as far as their allergies go. And so I know that I can tell. I could tell anything in the air. It's like, as soon as you step out the door, it's a hot mess. So good morning, Tylita 360 and Antoinette. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Welcome to the live. As you can see on the screen, I'll be juicing just carrots. Carrots are very, very powerful. So I'm going to be doing carrots and then um, plain ginger. I did step up the ginger a little bit. I'm doing a little bit more than I normally do, only because I'm having some allergy issues and I want to kind of work through that. So, hello, Inspiration Vlog. Welcome. Welcome to the live. You are suffering right now, Tylita. Yeah, it's no fun. I hate to see the children suffering, though I don't want to suffer neither now. Don't get that messed up. But I hate to see like my daughter struggling and my son who has allergies really, really bad, the 9-year-old. I hate to see them going through. And it just seems like their behaviors, a lot of people who don't understand kids with allergies think that they're cutting up, might label them the wrong way. But as I was saying a few days ago, that children don't understand how to properly communicate what they're going through. So the only thing that it looks like they may be doing is acting up. And I don't know if you've been around children with allergies and issues, but they have a tendency to look like from an outside that they are not acting well. And it's only because they're trying to get your attention. They don't know how to do. Like my daughter, she was a pill yesterday. I was just like, I know you sick, honey. So you go over there, fill out this paper 1 to 100, and do it at your own timetable for you get some stuff popping up in here. But I put eucalyptus in my diffuser. It gets better. I hope the kids feel better. Good morning, Jay, 3GS Farms. Good morning. Yeah, I got stuff going on for them, but it's like us when we are doing our best to relieve ourselves. There's no immediate relief. You still got to the only thing you can really do for something when you sick is kind of weigh it through. You just got to get through it and do stuff that make you feel more comfortable along the journey. So like most allergy kids and people, they can't take like your average cold solutions and pain solutions and stuff like that. You gotta give them treatments, and that messes with their system because they are the treatment has its own issues in and of itself. How you give them a treatment and it makes them stay up, it makes them restless for the asthmatics. So yeah, she was up last night late, and I was like, what are you doing? This is everybody got a bedtime in here. And she was knocking on the door. I said, oh goodness. But I was up with her. Good morning, my carrot drinking friend. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have carrots and I have plain ginger. And those, like I said, those carrots are very powerful. They are very powerful. Don't get that carrot twisted at all for no reason. And it'll clean your whole life out. I'm just saying. So that's what I'm doing today. Let's see. Yeah. So that's what we are doing. I'm going to take a few minutes to just kind of breathe and get this carrots going. That sounds like the bathroom. Yes. Yes. I mean, if y'all are starting to juice or you want to juice, just make sure you don't get too far. Make sure you don't get too far. But I will tell you that once your system is cleaned out, you will have so much energy. You will have so much energy. I'm telling you, it's like all that sluggish feeling that you had. And that's why I do it too at the beginning of every month. So on Friday, I'm gonna be getting on to my 7-day cleanse. And so it promises to be a little bit different this time because this is the first time that I actually preparing my body for the cleanse. So and I did that by increasing my water intake and cutting back on food instead of saying, oh my God, you're not going to have no food for like 7 whole days. You better get in a real good meal on the last day. So Thursday, under before circumstances, I would just have me a really good last meal before the cleanse, and I'm not doing that this time. This time, I have slowed down my eating and increased my fluid intake. And I want to see if, like on the first 2 days, if my body will adjust differently and I won't be so going through such a withdrawal and just kind of praying my way through the second night. Ooh, I could bite on something, chew on something, and but so we'll see. This is the first time. Surida, Surida. Is that how you say it? I think this is Spanish, but I'm not sure. Surida channel. Welcome to the live. I'm glad you made it in. So, yep, that is what I am doing. And for those of you who want to get on the I want to say the train. I don't know why I wanted to say the train, but for those of you who want to join me in the fast, it starts Friday and it goes on for 7 full days. H2O works pretty good by itself. Yes. Yes, 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 it does. Yes, it does. It does. It works really good by itself. But I would like to have some nourishment. It is a very good detoxifier, but it has no nutrients in it. It's one of those things that are very beneficial to us, but we can't survive on water alone, not too long, because our body needs nutrients. So it does work very good alone, but you also have to get to a point where you're giving your body what it needs. And if you're listening to your body will tell you. If you are in touch with your body and you are paying attention to things like cravings, you are paying attention to things like your skin, you're paying attention to things like, how you feel, just generally speaking, then you will be in tune to what to give it, what to fuel it. So, I have been drinking a detox tea from Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. We don't have one that's too close to me right now, but I think the closest one to me is in Orange County, which is about an hour and some away. But when I was in San Diego, I love me some Orange County. I mean some Trader Joe's. It's really good. I like them, but it's um, right now, Sprouts is about the closest that I'm gonna get to Trader Joe's, and they have the same thing. They're just a little less expensive than Trader Joe's too. Hey Nina, welcome to the live this morning. And who else came in? Did somebody else come in? Yeah. So you're in California? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I was born and raised in San Diego, and now I'm in Riverside County. I bought a house here, and I am doing my best to enjoy where we are. It's not like where I'm used to. The weather was really hot. It was hot. I'm not. I'm used to being at the beach every weekend, and I'm used to being, close to the water. And here where I am, I'm a ways. I'm about an hour and some change away from the water, and it did wreak some havoc on my asthma. I have family in San Diego. Yeah. Ooh, girl, you are up early. I am. I am up early, And I was doing my lives at 4 in the morning, but I decided, that most people that came in was coming in at toward the end of the live. And so I said, I'll just go ahead and make some adjustments. Plus, when I'm on my juice, when I'm doing my juice straight, you know, I sleep good. And it's like, ooh, I got to scrape up. I was having some, I was having some serious issues just getting up, because the sleep is just so awesome. Question. Yes, I'm here for questions. Good morning, John Ton Eats. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Yeah, so I am still up early, but it's not too far off from my schedule. I'm looking up there. I'm like, why is that light on? Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm just looking at something. So I'm going to be once again juicing carrots and this ginger. And I increased my ginger. I'm going to be juicing more ginger than I did yesterday, which means I will probably have to go buy a truckload from Sprouts, probably on maybe tomorrow. How does the bathroom experience work? It works really well. You just need to make sure you're close to one. Yeah, you are not storing, uh, if you know what I mean. You're not storing. You're free to roam, free to, you are free. You are not constipated. You are not sluggish. You are not, you're just not carrying a lot of excessive weight with you when you are juicing. You are free. So till next time, everyone, Silver City Dude is signing out, you guys. It was nice seeing you this morning. Thank you for your support. I gotta move on, people. Welcome. Let's see who all came in. So Citizen Man is here. Hey, welcome to the live. K Money Spoken Words just came in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, we were talking about, Vern just asked a question. She was saying, how is the bathroom experience with the juicer? And if you're doing it every day, your body is functioning, your plumbing, I want to say, is functioning properly. But if you are new to juicing, my recommendations is that you have a bathroom very close by, because your system will be cleaned out. You will be cleaned out. You will be, um, all the waste, including urine, will be flushed out of your entire life. So I recommend new juicers to just make sure that you don't have no major appointments. Make sure you don't have like no major nothing going on in your life where you will have to be pulled away, for example. Make sure that when you do it, you could be on vacation time, or if fine, you don't want to do it while you're traveling. You don't want to do that, because you will get to a point where you will need to pull over often. Shikushi, hi, welcome to the live. She says, I love carrots. Yep. So you want to make sure that you are, using your brain. If I tell you, welcome to juicing, this is gonna detox your body. Well, what does detox mean for you? What does cleansing exactly mean for you? What does that mean for you? So you want to make sure that you are, understanding the terminology. Cleansing means flushing, cleaning out, getting rid of, purging. So Well, purging what? It's going to be purging whatever is in your system that needs to be cleaned out through any means necessary. Usually your bowels and your urine. So that is what that means, a cleansing or a detox. Um, Carrots is really good with our celery, I should say. Um, Celery is really, really good, and you will be, if you drinking a lot of it, you will be going to, urinate a lot. It really um, increases your urine. So, and carrots, does that also include mucus? Yes, 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 yes. And you want to. That's why I increased my ginger as well. Ginger is really good at carving out a lot of mucus and inflammation in your body. And so that's why I do that. I don't really have a lot of mucus. Um, I don't. And so, I wish that I could get my children to drink more of it, but they're just like, oh no, it's too strong. But occasionally I'll get like this morning when I go on my Walmart run, I will be getting a few bags of apples because I like around this time I like to give them a lot of celery and apples together, and they'll eat it pretty good if I fill it up with apples. And even like I'll mix the ginger for my son um with apples. And a lot of times he'll drink it really good with tangerines. So I'll go grab some tangerine juice this morning too. And the tangerine mixed with the ginger also works really good for allergies and carving out mucus. Yeah. So that's a really good question, especially since everybody is having so many issues with allergies right now. Just the ginger. The ginger does, it's like, if I could tell you, how potent and powerful the ginger is alone, it's just, K Money Spoken Word says, can you put up some juicing recipes up on your page? Um, when you say juicing recipe, what exactly are you talking about? Like a combination of different things? Because my juicing experience is a little bit different than others. I believe that mixing changes the beneficial chemistry of what the fruit or vegetable is naturally produced for. Does that make sense? So if you have celery and celery has its own benefits, I believe when you mix other things with it, it changes it. Think of it like you're a scientist on a scientist level. So if you have celery and celery is doing its thing, and then you go and you put carrots in it, well, it's changing the benefits. So I like them plain. You will see me talk about that a lot. I have some recipes, like for example, on Saturdays, because I don't care how beneficial beets are. I'm not drinking them alone. I mean, I don't, I hear some people come on here and I hear them say, I love beets. I'm so in love with beets. I love them. I love them. I'm not that one. I don't like beets like that. And so my daughter created a recipe for the beets so we could drink it a little bit better. And also Juice It Up has a very nice recipe that has beets in it. I have the beets that I do is beets, carrots, and an entire pineapple. And oh my goodness, the flavors just pop so beautifully. And so the beets are still doing their job, I guess. And whatever. But either way it goes, I got the beats in me, and I assume that they're still doing what they're supposed to do. But you won't, I mean, I can make a recipe book right quick for you. I mean, I could give for a beginner, but once you get to a point where you kind of seasoned and your body gets to a point where it craves juice. I'm at that point right now. I've been at that point for the last several years of my life. Get me through a day without some juice. It's like, you know how coffee lovers are, and I'm that one too. I Getting through the day without juice, my body would be screaming, like screaming at me violently without it. So it's best to drink them in single. Yeah, it's best not to mix them. It is. It really is best not to do it. But but if you need to drink juice and you are a beginner, I recommend it. You do it any way you can. I'm not gonna say, no, 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 don't do it this way. And no, 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 don't do it that way. But I will tell you that if you're thinking about how things work, celery, for example, it's made a certain way, you drink it a certain way, and when you do, you get its full benefits. But if I mix something as strong as ginger with the celery, it's gonna take over. It's gonna take over and probably kill the celery if you think about it like that. So I'm really careful about when you've been doing it for a while. I'm really careful. I want celery's benefits today. And today I'm not drinking celery, by the way. Today I'm drinking carrots. So I want the full benefit, the full benefit of carrots today. Um so yeah, that's how I do it. And if you get around some people that have been juicing for some time, they'll probably tell you the same thing. But if you new to juicing, it's like, we're not going to tell you, no, 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 don't do it that way. We're going to say to you, do it as best as you can because it's an acquired taste. It takes time for your body to get adjusted, and it's going to go through your body is going to go through some changes. I want to go on juice diet next month for 2 weeks. Is this your first time? Would this be your first time? I mean, because I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying it's a serious dedication, and you probably should not only prepare your mind, but you should prepare your body for that. And if you stick around, I'll let you know. What you need to do. Basically, increase your water intake and cut down on food. Don't just wait until you get to that point and just say, well, I'm going to eat my last biggest, huge meal to get me through these next few days. Because what happens is your body goes through more withdrawals like that. So you got to kind of, as Friday approaches, which is the first day of November, I have been this whole week starting Sunday just decreasing the food intake, decreasing it, decreasing it, increasing my water intake. I harvested some limes yesterday, so I'm going to be getting back onto my lime water. I have a vitamin that I make sure that I take every day, and just preparing your body for what it's about to start going through before you actually take that huge step into diving into it. That way you don't suffer as much. Your body is already feeling, you know, the decrease in foods, and you're not really depriving it because you've increased your water. So it's much better for you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Milsurp. Milsurp says few words. Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. I'm in the stars right now. Can't drop no why right now. Meaning morning peeps. Okay. I'm happy that you are here. And I hope that whatever I'm saying today is beneficial to you. Morning, gotta teach, but I'm here. Thank you for coming for Horns Farm. K Money Spoken Word says yes. Melanie, the moderator, good morning for Horns Farm. William, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you, and welcome to the live. Lady Ann, hi. Hi, hi. We was bumping all into each other. I enjoy it. I enjoyed our our live hops. our live hops. We had so much fun. Well, I had fun with it. Um, does it matter if it's hot or cold? So this is a very, very, very good question. You don't want hot juice because when you put heat on things, the nutrients just deplete. So the hotter it is, the less nutrients you'll get out of it. So it does matter. Yes, yes, and yes. Um, Also, it depends on how cold we're talking. Like if you store your fruits and veggies in the refrigerator, you will have them like chilled anyway. But if you add ice, this also depletes the nutrients. It waters it down. So when I go, like if I at home, I don't put ice in my juice, but occasionally, at least I'll say about once a week, I'll go to Juice It Up, and it's our local Juice It Up is basically our local juice bar. I don't. They ask me if I want ice, and I don't get ice in it. I want it to be at the purest, naturalist form I can get it at. And so it's healthy for me to have it that way. Danea, is it Danea? I'm sorry. Danea Azur, welcome. Welcome to the live. This is your first time here. Welcome. Keep coming back so you can become a juicer. I'm always excited to say that. So I hope that some of the stuff that I'm saying to you guys is it makes sense. And as you become a juicer, or if you decide that you want to do that, make sure that you and your doctor are on the same page. Make sure. Make sure you're telling your doctor everything that you want to do, whether it's starting to juice, going on a juice fast, increasing your exercise, everything. You want to make sure that you and your doctor are on the same page, because what happens when you first start juicing, and as you are juicing, if you have any medical conditions like high blood pressure, or if you're a diabetic, it helps, especially all of the things that you juice will help regulate them, but especially celery. So if you are on celery and you are a diabetic, it will help regulate that. And so if your blood sugar levels are used to being in the higher range, and you go to the doctor and you've gone there a few times and they notice that um, they have dropped significantly, and it's over a duration of time, and you're not confiding in your doctor and telling your doctor what you've done new, they might start to think that you now have some different kind of ailment. So you want to make sure that you are telling your doctor what you're doing. Let me see. Danae says carrot juice is awesome, especially with orange juice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I like tangerine. I'm not so much of an orange juice drinker per se, but I do love tangerines, and tangerine just gives it a more tropical taste for me. So try it with the tangerines. You might like that too. But yes, oranges are very good. Milsurp says, I quit the juice. It was getting night terrors, beating up my coworkers. That sounds very, very interesting that you should say that. But I'm going to move on to somebody else because that doesn't. Okay. Backyard gardening. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, and welcome to the live. How are you doing? Good to see you again. I'm doing very well. I actually am feeling very good. So that's one thing about the juicing, that it will help you to not feel sluggish and tired all the time. And so I have not experienced night terror. So I would want to know, Milsurp says, few words. What exactly are you juicing? What exactly is going into your juice? I would want to know what you're doing. Moneyman 2287 YT, welcome to the live. Welcome. And if you're juicing and you're new here, or you've ever experienced juice, or you thinking about juicing, just let us know. Let us know, and I'll try to do my best to kind of recommend something for new juicers, or maybe you can recommend something to me, because I never have claimed to be the expert on juicing. I'm just telling you stuff like that I know, that I know, that I know, that I know, that I know. You know what I mean? So, Nessa's Kitchen, welcome. Welcome to the live. I like when my mom juices, we use carrots and celery. Those are some very awesome things to juice. Um, yeah, I like carrots. I never, like I was saying yesterday, because I juiced carrots yesterday too. When you start juicing, you start to really taste what it is. Like if I wasn't juicing celery, I know what it's like in, certain recipes and soups and different things like that. But when I started juicing celery, I really began to taste the celery. And I am not vegan, no. When I first started juicing, I didn't eat any meat at all for 6 months. And it has become very, very difficult because my family is not vegan. So when you have to serve others in a capacity that I have to serve them in, it becomes difficult. And so I just give in. I know that the willpower for me to eat, like, I love chicken. I love chicken, I really do. And I like fish. So it would be very difficult for me to just say, no, 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 no. But I did it for 6 months, and I'm very proud of that time. Um, but one of the things that I have done over the years is stay away from the things that don't make me feel well. So there's some people that came in, and I want to acknowledge them. Backyard Gardener, welcome to the live. Good morning and happy Tuesday. And TK Tanae is in here. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Lady Ann, my kids and I are juicing so much carrot juice that our skin turned orange. So you want to cut down on that a little bit. You want to cut down on those carrots like that. So just sneak in some celery. Take a break from the carrots like that, because you don't want them to be so overpowerful in your bloodstream like that. So just cut back on those carrots. To get some celery in there. Yeah, when I first started juicing, I know what you're talking about. But then I got, carrots give you energy. So if you got kids that are overly, and I learned that right quick. I learned that carrots really give you a lot of energy. And so if you're feeling sluggish and you want a good cleansing, carrots is the way to go. But if you feeling over energized, and especially if you have young children, kind of cut back on those carrots a little bit. Give them more celery, or you can just mix the two. I know I just said that it's not good to mix them, and I personally don't like doing it, but I would recommend it in that one. You don't want your skin to be turning orange. That's too much. I love fish. Yes, yes, yes. SF Rose. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the live. Backyard Gardener. I love meat and chicken. I can't leave steaks alone. Um, I like seeing people grill steaks and cook steaks, but I have to leave steaks alone because they are not kind to my entire life. Steaks, beef, beef is not okay for me. So if, like I was saying before, if you know your body and um, you are really in touch with how it works, and you know that every time you eat beef, pork, you are sick and you are having digestion issues, you will leave that alone. And so that's where I am in my life. Like I don't want to ingest or having some issues with my nose right now. You don't want to ingest things that cause you to suffer. Like I don't want nothing in my life that's gonna mess with me like that. And that's what beef does. So, if you good with it, then by all means. But I can't do it. I cannot do beef, y'all. And I can't do pork. I seen somebody rubbing and stroking and patting down some pork ribs yesterday, and I was like, that looks so good, and I know they taste really, really good, but I can't do it. I cannot do pork and I cannot do beef. It will just mess my entire life up. And I'm not trying to live like that. It's not that good. When it's messing with you like that, let me juice this juice while y'all mix and bingo. I will be right back. I'm gonna juice my stuff. I'm talking and it's already 6 o'clock. I gotta get this done, y'all. So mix and mingle in the chat. Do it the right way. Please do not tell anybody that you got them or you're going to get them. Just do it the right way. And I'll be right back. Okay, good. Where are you located? I'm in California. SF Rose. Good morning. I enjoyed your live yesterday. There you go. So I'm done with the ginger. I showed you the piece of ginger that I had, and this is what that looks like. That's how much ginger I'm having. So I know that's a lot, and it is, but my entire life deserves all of this ginger. Cheers, y'all. And I'm in California. Okay, I thought so when you said it's 6. Yes, it's 6:11 right now. I know you guys are 2 and 3 hours ahead of me. So Mm, that ginger is life. I'm gonna go get a few more carrots because it's not that many. So I got some more carrots. I didn't even have a lot. I just grabbed a handful at first, but I just need to make sure that I have enough. Thank you, Green. What did I do? What I do? What I do? Later, backyard gardener. Or is it backyard gardening? Okay. Have a good day. So I went and grabbed a few more carrots, and I'm gonna show y'all in a minute how much carrot juice I'll be drinking this morning before I get started. And the good thing is that, this carrot juice will go straight through. I'll still be at home. I might, if you see me just kind of just say like bye, like right now, it's because because carrot juice don't play in your life. It does not play at all. So let's see, am I missing anything? Have a great day. Let her backyard gardener. Enjoy your day. Backyard. Yes, it's after 9 in New Jersey. So you're in New Jersey. This is what I'll be doing today. And right now, I will drink this to the top. By the time we get done with this live, I will be done with that. And cheers. Are there any more questions? Anybody want to know anything else about juicing? Let me just say this. If you are juicing and you decide that you want to juice, like I said, talk to your doctor. Make sure that if you are a woman, you should be taking the proper amount of vitamins anyway. Because as women, as we age, our body is depleted of certain nutrients. So make sure that you guys are taking a right multivitamin and all those supplements and stuff that we need as we age. Our body is being depleted from, because even juice can't give you the extra supplements and everything that you need. Like in America, we are the most deprived, starving nation, I believe, because we have all these foods at our disposal, but they are nutrient depleted and fake. And so once you get to a point where you are starting to give your body the nutrients that it needs, make sure you are balanced in that. So you want to have a good multivitamin, and talk to your doctor about that. They'll let you know. Like me, for example, because have a tendency, my body has a tendency to stay iron deprived. And another thing, if you're chewing on a lot of ice, that's a good sign that you might be anemic. But my body gets depleted of iron and vitamin D. So I have those supplements that I take daily. And also, what was I going to say? Your water is very important to stay hydrated. Now, yeah. especially if you starting to fast. My turn, going to juice my celery and apple and sip on it. Yep, this juice is life. I'm telling you. Y'all might not be sipping down on it like I do, like I inhale it, but I've been doing it for a while. I've been drinking juice for a while now, and it's amazing. It really is. I don't know if you guys are you juicing? I'm severely anemic. You are on, see, because I've been so anemic at times that they've wanted to infuse me with iron. So I make sure I stay on top of that. So if you ever see me in a live and I just look like I don't have no energy or lifeless, it's because my iron is low. And I have to get on that because, of course, I sometimes forget and I shouldn't. Good morning, Otis Show. So, um, I have a tendency to stay more to the leafier greens because of I get infusions regularly because I don't digest iron. So I didn't do the infusions. I don't. And I rejected the iron infusions as well. And so when I get serious about um up in my iron intake and I stay on it, my iron gets better. It really does. I have been from, you know, our regular hemoglobin is supposed to be 13 for women, 12, between 12 and 13 for women. And I've been as low as a 5. And I wondered why I was so energy depleted. And I went on, I rejected the infusions and I rejected the iron infusion. And I said, no. I said, I am going to get serious about this. I'm going to take my iron. I was on the highest level of iron that I could take. I took that 4 times a day and I was juicing. So I went out, like right now, I have my table is full of kale. I'm ready to go. And if it took me about, I want to say 90 days, but within 90 days, my iron levels had gotten back up. I think I was at 11 in 90 days. There are times when I'm forced to get infusions 3 times a week. The pills don't work. And for me, my hemoglobin went to a 2. I get blood transfusions to a 2, to a 2. That's like, you got to be careful. You got to be careful when your iron is to a 2. That's bothering your heart because there's nothing. That is like that's depriving that messes with your blood volume levels. Like your blood volume levels are, you have to get some therapy for that, and you're doing it. And so I have nothing to say. I can't say anything, but I'm just saying. What's your diet like? Are you on a special diet? That's low. You have to be careful. You probably are on bed rest or something because you could take your heart into shock if there's no blood volume to pump. There's nothing to. That's what they told me, and I was at a 5, and I was just not doing anything. I couldn't do anything because the with overexerting yourself, your heart is pumping, and you could have a heart attack and stuff. You are at risk. This was last year. Okay. So but you did like you were, they put you on bed rest and stuff, right? Sorry. Eesh. How you doing now? How are you doing now, Rose? I hate to hear that. It's like, so are you juicing though? How are you? What kind of diet are you on? What do they have you on right now? Yeah, you could have died. Um, yes, I got the call with the results in the middle of the night and had to go to the emergency room. They said I could have died. This was last year. SF a level 2. Wow. When I was 5, I could barely walk. I had no energy. Yep, I can tell when you guys see me not doing nothing, my iron is low. You have no energy. You are energy deprived, and your heart is constantly racing because it's struggling to pump what little blood volume you have. So you have to be very, very careful. And that what diet are you on? They said they were surprised I didn't have a heart attack and that I had never passed out. And this is true. This is true. When your blood volume is low, you know, ugh, when your blood volume is low, reminds me of earlier this year for me. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. You have to, um, you got to stay at the doctor's office and let them dictate to you what you need to do for that to get that going, get that back up again. But did they tell you that it's okay for you to be on a very high iron rich diet? Excuse me. Yeah, I know what that's like. I wasn't down to 2, but 5 is pretty close to it. And I can feel it now. When my iron is low, I just feel it. I know it. I was walking around with awful headaches and complaining that I'm tired all day, every day. I actually had memory loss due to lack of oxygen. Yeah, I couldn't think of nothing. I couldn't. And but I do my best to not go there. And so that's why you see me juicing. It's not a quick fix to everything, but it is a therapy. I have to because I don't like the way I feel when my iron is low. I had to go to the hospital. Yep. Because it's your blood volume levels. And when your blood volume is low, you don't your heart, it bothers your heart, and so there's nothing to pump, and we yeah. So I mean, you guys know all this stuff. You guys, please remember to hit the like button for your hostess. Yes. Memory loss, lack of energy. That's like I was saying. This just really goes back to the fact of listening to your body, listening to your body and acting accordingly. When your body is screaming out to you and you have had a change in how you feel, you got to act on it. You got to get some help. So you had to be rushed to the hospital. You had a test, and then they gave you the infusion from there. Yeah, I'm sure that's how it went because that's what I had to do. I was basically I've always lived on 2-story, and I would go drop off the kids at school because I had to. That was my job, and I would come home and I would crawl back up to the stairs to my bed. I could not function. And I was like, what is going on? What is going on with me? I don't know what's going on with me. But I would barely, and I don't know why I didn't get to the doctor like right away. That was going on for like a couple weeks. And I was just like, ugh, I can't move. I can only get the kids to school. I couldn't clean. I couldn't do anything. And it was, and I noticed that even when I crawled up to the stairs to the bed, my heart rate was just pounding. And I was like, I didn't do nothing. I just crawled. So it's not something you want to play with. It's definitely, I'm glad that you are on it. And this was last year. So I'm assuming that this year you are better. It's up now. Um, I'm assuming that. I'm assuming you're better, right? I know I've been going to different lives where they said they're praying for you and stuff like that. And I'm praying for you too. But I'm hoping that whatever is going on is gonna be okay. Okay, you guys, that's gonna end the live. I am right here at about 6:30. I'm so excited you guys came in to join me. I felt out of breath when I'd walk from bed to the bathroom and thought I was out of shape. Yep, nope. It is your body saying other things to you that you need to get something checked out on me. And our bodies give us signals and we have to pay attention to them. So I'm going to end on this note. You guys, please keep Rose in prayer and, pray for ourselves, pray for each other. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're not into prayer, I don't know what else you into, but, keep other people in mind because we are going through things and we are all going through something, one thing or another. And just keep ourselves in prayer and do your best to take care of yourself. Do your best as much as is possible. Do your best to take care of yourself. So enjoy your day and happy Tuesday, everyone. And I am so grateful for everybody who came today. Bye bye.